Little explanation on the Hermit card now that came up in that last reading. When this card comes up related to relationship and it relates to a partner in a relationship, the Hermit is not a weak card. Like, this is definitely someone who can handle being alone, but not just that. Someone who has a lot of spiritual and maybe also worldly or academic wisdom. So they know how to navigate things. They may also know when to speak and when to keep their mouths shut. So it may be hard to convince this person to do something they don't want to do. They may have a better long-term vision, be more strategic, analytical, or better able to control themselves, their actions, their words, their temper. Now, in the relationship aspect, when it came up next to the Four of Wands and Ace of Cups, and I said I had a stronger feeling about this card, it would mean to me that the person's independence is more important than the relationship that appeared. So for some reason, that person having that independence, space, or breaking away in the feeling of what I had seen in the previous 5-card spread is healthier. So that person will be physically stronger. They will also need some time maybe to heal and recover, or just get through a phase of introspection before possibly even deciding what to do about the relationship and the balance of the partnership. So it almost may signify like someone in a partnership who's just taking a break, just not being a partner for a bit. Whether they share that or not is another story, but it's almost like they're taking some kind of space to restructure and recenter and refocus their energy to really align with their spiritual purpose and goals and harmony on this earth. The Hermit is very spiritually aligned. So usually this card isn't really going to come up around a situation where you're really making a mistake. Like, usually the Hermit card, although it can be isolating, is like you're on the right path. Like, entrepreneurs isolate. Sometimes when we have a child, we isolate for a bit. Sometimes when we're creating something very important to us, we isolate and really focus, and we're listening to our instincts. And that is a really healthy part of just the human experience, but also the wisdom the Hermit shows. So it's very interesting that it came up strongly like that. And Hermit tends to also be a card that listens to themselves, unlike maybe the Fool that just jumps from point A to point B and maybe falls off the cliff.